it's high time I try another writing experiment. And this time, I want you all to come with me and do it too. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and I have an exciting announcement. As you can guess from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing JANUWRIMO. If you're wondering what the hell is JANUWRIMO, the simplest answer is it's NaNoWriMo, but in January, and I'm running a version of it. I'm sure I'm not the first person to actually think of this or to implement it or to spread it to the writing community, but I am doing it this year. So you can come along with me or you can watch me descend into madness, as I am wont to do every NaNoWriMo. Starting January 1st, I'm going to be drafting a new book. So no JANUWRIMO reveling for me. However, I am going to try to rope all of you lovely writers in with me. I don't know how well it'll work, but you know, I have some pretty compelling evidence for why you should join me in this madness. And do not worry, friends, if you're already writing, revising, or writing other things, you can still participate in JANUWRIMO. It is for all writers doing all different types of things. I've got a spreadsheet for everyone. So because this is a challenge and because seasonal depression can hit hard, I've come up with some fun things to help keep me motivated, as well as hopefully entice all of you to come join me on this ridiculous ride that I'm calling JANUWRIMO. Or thank God it's January. Either one works, depending on if you're in the troublemaker crew. If you're not, JANUWRIMO works. So of course it's set up like usual NaNoWriMo, which if you don't know is National Novel Writing Month. I have of course appropriated it and called it JANUWRIMO because it's happening in January. Very creative, I know. And in true NaNoWriMo fashion, I did something a little bit silly because I was just in a silly, goofy mood. I don't know how this will I don't actually know how well this is gonna work. But you know, you never know until you try, right? So I made badges, NaNoWriMo badges, JANUWRIMO badges. I know I don't actually physically have a website where you can get these badges, but I did create a Google Drive folder that has everything you could possibly want if you're participating in JANUWRIMO. I have my spreadsheets, I have the badges, I have templates, I have a whole bunch of random crap that I'll personally be using, and you can mix and match and take whatever you want because this is an open thing. I really wish I had the capabilities of making a website, maybe next year. If I learn how to do that, who knows? So because I don't have a website, you can't like officially sign up for something. Everything is just going to be linked down below in my description box, as well as on my Instagram and a whole bunch of other places that can be found across the internet. All the various places will have everything. Everything will be available for editing and consuming. So if you want to share it on your Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, or even in YouTube vlogs, which I highly encourage so I can watch them and consume that content, you are more than welcome to use the badges however you want. I'll be making YouTube vlogs, so you can at least look forward to more vlog content from me because I seriously lacked in 2021. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of everything that is going to be happening during the month of January. First of all, there are 2 spreadsheets because I'm a spreadsheet maniac, and these can be used to help you track your progress as well as show everyone else how much progress you are getting through. So let's get into the spreadsheets. The first one is way more intense, and it's the one I'll be personally using. It'll give you your daily target, your progress percentage, the percentage that you have left in your word count goal, average words per day, if you're on target, and how much over or under you are, or if you're right on par. It's designed to feed its totals into a larger spreadsheet as well, so we can kind of keep track of how everyone is doing and our overall community and how many words we write in January, which I think is pretty cool. And since this is just a spreadsheet and not a website or anything, you can customize it to your own specific word count. It does not have to be 50,000 words. You just have to remember to change the specific little equations in different places to get it to properly reflect if you want to write 25,000 words, and then it'll reflect as 25,000 words and automatically change for you because the formula is already there. As a side note, I didn't make either of these completely from scratch, and I will have the original 2 creators that I pulled from linked down below if you want to go check out their websites and the spreadsheets that I got these from. The other spreadsheet is way less intense than that because I know it can get a little bit overwhelming to look at your progress, look at how much you have left, and just generally it can be a lot. And it can be customized beyond words because the first one is pretty much exclusively for words. If you can figure out how to do it for other things, you certainly can, but I'm not that talented. The second one, you can track hours or chapters or any other custom thing that you would like to, as well as words. You can obviously do words, it'll just not have all of the intense features that the other one does. It isn't as thorough with the statistics, so if that's something you want, I'd go with the first spreadsheet, but if you want something that's a little more chill, this spreadsheet is definitely the one for you. And I just wanted to give both options for everyone because I know not everyone is a huge into statistics, and if you're revising or doing short stories or doing things like that, you may want it to be less intense and word count focused, which is totally cool. That's why I made 2 of them. See, I thought of everything, so now you don't have an excuse to not join me. Since I don't have website building abilities, again, they'll be linked below for your perusal. I encourage you to bookmark this or keep it in a tab so you can have it always, and you don't always have to refer back to this video. I mean, you can if you want. You do you. I'll also have everything on my Linktree as well as on our Discord. I'll also be running sprints in a Discord that me and my friends are a part of, the Troublemakers. If you don't follow us, we stream every single Friday on the Troublemakers channel. I will leave it linked down below, and it is me, Stieg, Devacia, and Wallace, and together we make content. We have our own little writing community that we have built, and in the Discord you will find all of the folders, documents, and such that I already talked about, as well as sprinting times. So for most of January, except for week 2, which I will get to talking about in a minute, I'll be hosting designated sprint times. When we've done this in the past, we've done 8-hour workdays of sprinting. However, for this, I'm going to be doing much more truncated sprints because it's just gonna keep me from burning out, frankly. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll be sprinting from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. The book that I'm going to be working on is kind of a night book, so I definitely wanted a nighttime routine to be in. This also works for our Australian or the Pacific coasters. All of these times are going to be in EST. I'm in EST. That's why, sorry, you can do the calculations. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be sprinting at 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. You'll notice these are 3 hours of sprints, so 3 hours every single day that you'll have designated sprint times that you can come in and just work with us. And it's really nice and fun. The atmosphere is really chill and awesome. I love it. In case you are someone who is in Europe or Asia or East Coast, or you like to write in the morning, this is the perfect time for you. Unfortunately, I can't have more times than that because I do need to sleep and rest at some point. Those are the times that I will be sprinting during weekdays. And you may have noticed that Fridays we have no sprint times, and that is because the Troublemakers stream on Fridays. We stream at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time every single week. We haven't missed a week yet. It's super fun, a lot of bands, a lot of hilarity, and if you're already involved in the Discord, you can come to our streams as well. There's also another creator, Michael CB Chen, who runs sprints and oftentimes riddles or different kinds of fun streams later in the afternoon on Fridays, so I usually attend those, so I'm not gonna be running sprints during that time because I'll be at his streams instead. So there's a ton of streams, a ton of times, and especially if you're in the Discord, there's a lot of people who will promote their own streams so that if you're looking for a live stream to go right at, there'll be plenty of those on the Discord. Is this my ploy to get everyone to join our Discord because our Discord's awesome? Maybe. And then on Sundays, I'm going to be doing 5K days. It's possible I'll do pop-up lives. I already have one scheduled, but for the most part, I'll be running these sprints on Discord and trying to get 5K in that day. Who knows if I actually will or not, but there isn't an actual set time that I'll be sprinting, but I'll just be sprinting throughout the day and trying to get my 5K. And those are on Sundays. And of course, I should have mentioned this earlier, but everyone is allowed to run sprints on the Discord at any time that you want. I'm not gonna gatekeep. So if you want to sprint at any other time in the Discord, it strikes your fancy, you absolutely can. This is just the personal schedule that I'll be keeping, and it is not the end-all be-all of JANUWRIMO sprints. So next on the agenda is that second week I talked about in January, which is the week of trouble, a sprintathon with friends. So the Troublemakers and I've already mentioned them, we are constantly together. We are going to be doing a sprintathon extraordinaire with friends. So every day of the week, one of us will be missing from the stream and we will have a friend to replace us. I do have a forum down below. If you would like to come and be there at some point, you can go do that. You can sign up for it. We haven't picked the friends yet, but there will be a friend. On Monday, January 10th, it'll be hosted by Devacia. On Tuesday, January 11th, it'll be hosted by Wallace. On Wednesday, January 12th, it'll be hosted by Stieg. On Thursday, January 13th, it'll be held by me. And of course, on Friday, January 14th, it'll be our usual Troublemaker stream with the core 4 all together again for the final day of troubley sprinting. And finally, I'll be doing 4 solo live streams during the month of January. The first will be January 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern time to 11 p.m. Eastern time. This will be the kickoff of the work week, since I'm not gonna be streaming on New Year's Day or the Sunday after, but this is the earliest I could stream. And then on January 20th, I'll be sprinting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. It'll follow the same as our Discord sprints. It'll just be a live show. And then on January 22nd, I'll be hosting a 5K day, and I won't be ending the stream until I hit 5K. I'm insane, apparently. And this will start early in the morning Eastern time and will go until I hit it. If I hit it, who knows? I hope I'll hit it, please. God, I want to hit it. And then finally, as a final push, on January 31st, I'll be doing a closing live stream from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. the start of February. So if I'm behind, I'll be trying to catch up with sprints, and if not, I'll probably be getting drunk and being quite happy that I've finished the challenge. We'll see. It all depends on how this month goes. You know, I don't know. So I've talked a lot about the logistics of JANUWRIMO and not a lot about what I'm going to be doing for it. If you're someone who comes to our live streams and hangs out in my comment section, you'll know that I'm working currently on a project affectionately called The Witch Book. As I vlog and do more first draft stuff, I'm hoping I'll probably end up talking about it way more than I should. It'll hopefully give you more of an idea of what the project is about. I do have it all outlined. I have all the characters done. I kind of have everything set up so I can just spit out 50K. I'm hoping that'll maybe get me to the midpoint, and then I can continue to write the back half of the book, which I think will go much faster than the front half of the book. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Not me. I certainly don't know. And I will be trying to put out a couple more videos that talk more about this project in depth. So fingers crossed that I can do all this shit. Oh, it's gonna be a month, isn't it? So I think that is all the information that you will need for JANUWRIMO. Again, this is not my original idea, but I did create all this stuff to hopefully help you get a jump start on your January writing goals. January can be really hard for people, especially since the holidays are over now, and with seasonal depression, it can be maybe a little bit hard to find a routine. So I'm hoping maybe these can help you, or at least you can find yourself in a community that will support and love you no matter what. Because, I mean, I may be biased, but I think we have some of the best people on the internet in our little community. So let me know down below if you're going to be joining into the madness that is JANUWRIMO, or if you're just going to be observing from afar and laughing at us, which is also totally valid. If you are participating, let me know what project you're going to be working on and what your goal is. Definitely jump into our Discord if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe and like this video so you can see more of my rambling face as I lose myself into JANUWRIMO. Good luck, my friends, and I'll see you next year for this challenge. Happy New Year!